Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
I am doing very well today. First off, loving the new music, man. That Living My Life is absolutely eating up our radio station right now. What's it like making new music for a band that's not the one you came up in?
I mean, listen, I'm just proud of what we're doing. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to play with somebody, as talented as Adam, and also Corey and Rich. But I mean, it was really kind of Adam and myself that really kind of came together and got the music to where it was. And, we kind of discovered very early on in working together that, we were both pretty happy with what we were coming up with. And, that's what really led to this being a band.
Now, when you guys got together, was it just you guys knew each other professionally from touring together? Or have you guys been friends for a number of years before this?
Well, that's what it was. Stained and 3 Days Grace did a bunch of touring together back in the day. And, I knew Adam from that. And, once he left 3 Days, I kind of just reached out to say hi, and I was actually touring with Jason Newsted at the time, and we finished a tour in Toronto, and I just said, hey, you want to hang out, and, kind of catch up, and I played him some stuff at that time, and, he liked it, and, I mean, it was kind of just a slow progression of, sending some stuff back and forth, and, I wrote some more stuff for him, and he actually had to do a demo for RCA. And I wrote a few songs, so we went and did that. And once everybody heard what we were doing, they were, pretty excited about it. So that's really kind of what, made this into being a band.
And now the band has been doing very well, obviously. Your singles have been tearing up the charts. The album's been very well received. You guys have been touring like mad. Did you expect this level of success from Saint Asonia, or did you think that it was going to be right back to the struggle like when it was launching a new band for the first time?
I don't know. I don't know if I had much expectations. I mean, it's definitely a different day and age, and, it's never easy starting over. I think I kind of hoped that there were some fans of, both 3 Days Grace and Stained and, Finger 11 and, all of Corey's bands that he's been in that, might just check it out just out of curiosity and hopefully like it. So, and hopefully the music stands up on its own. And that's really what we tried to do, is just kind of create something a little bit different for both of us that we can be proud of. So, and I think that's what we did.
Now, obviously, one of the best ways to see music stand on its own is to go see it live. You guys are about to go out on tour with Disturbed in just a couple weeks here. You're rolling through our neck of the woods on the 19th. What can fans who've maybe not seen Saint Asonia, maybe they've seen 3 Days Grace, maybe they've seen Stained, what can they expect from a live Saint Asonia show?
I think it's a pretty, energetic show. I mean, Adam's, and one thing that I've, always really liked about Adam, I thought he was always a great front man besides being, a really talented writer. He does a great job. We kind of all just go up there and give it everything we got and try to put on the best show that we can and entertain everybody, and, that even includes playing some of our older stuff, too. So, I like to think that, everybody leaves there and is entertained and has a good time.
Have there been any of the songs off the new album that have been very well received live? Which ones are the most fun for you to do on stage?
I mean, you say "Let Me Live My Life." I mean, that's always been a real fun one. I mean, "Better Place" is a song that people just have a familiarity with. "Fairy Tale." I mean, listen, I'm really proud of what we did from the record from beginning to end, and we really have a good time playing all the songs that are off of it.
Now, on the subject of new music, obviously the album's still relatively fresh, but are you guys working on new stuff for a follow-up yet?
Listen, always working on ideas and songs. There was actually, a handful that, we didn't use on this record, and other ideas that, we liked but just didn't get finished because we didn't feel we needed them at the time. And we've actually, played out on some newer stuff that I'm working on. So, always trying to work on music and move things forward. And that's really kind of what led me to doing this, is that, Stain really hasn't done anything as Aaron pursues a solo career. And I had all this music, and I was just really kind of looking for a place to use it. And, I was writing with a bunch of different singers, and Adam was one of them, and it just turned into more than that.
Now, is Saint Asonia, is this the band for now, or do you think you'll go back and do stuff with Saint, kind of juggle the two bands back and forth, or is Saint Asonia now the focus?
I mean, it's definitely the focus for now, for sure. Listen, I believe there will be a day that Saint does something again. I just don't know, when that will be. So, but yeah, this is definitely the focus for right now, for sure.
If it ever does go back again, will you do double duty and open for yourself?
I'm getting old. I don't know if the body can take that, but I wouldn't be opposed to it if that situation ever arose.
Now, what are some bands that you've mentioned? You've been in the industry for a while. What are some bands up and coming that you've got spin on your iPod that you wouldn't mind taking out on the road with you someday that you think are pretty good that people should listen to?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if they'd be taking it on the road with us. I mean, we just played with that band Highly Suspect. I thought they were good. I mean, they were, I enjoyed that. I don't know who else is good out there. I'm not even really that sure, to be honest with you.
You got a lot of festivals coming up, though, a chance to check out some tunes. What do you like better? Do you like doing a regular tour, or do you like doing the festival scene?
They're all good. I mean, the festivals are a lot of fun because, I mean, having done this for a long time, it's always kind of like a reunion. You get to see a bunch of your friends, and maybe play with some bands that you might not have played with or might not play with, all the time. So that's what's really cool about those. And, I mean, it's the same people that put them on, and they do a really good job of, I think, putting together great lineups and making for, an interesting day of music. So those are always fun. But listen, it's always great to go out there, and I'm really looking forward to the Disturb run and getting in front of some of their fans. I mean, those guys have been away for a minute, so I'm just real happy that we're able to do some shows with them. Been friends with those guys since before they, had their first record out. So it'll be great to be playing with them, too.
On the subject of the tour with Disturbed, like you mentioned, they have been gone for a while, so getting to do the support on a tour like that is huge. You've also gotten to do support in Europe for Motley Crue. What's it like being a relatively new band and getting the call-up, getting the recognition from these guys that even though you've got the one album out, you're worth bringing out on the road with them? I
mean, listen, it's great. I mean, yeah, you mentioned the Motley Crue. I mean, this is part of their last tour, so, I mean, it was a real honor to be able to go out and play with those guys and kind of be a part of that. And, and on the flip side, like you said, Disturbed coming back. I've been friends with those guys, like I said, for a long time. We all have, actually. And I'm just real thankful that they're giving us the opportunity to come out and be a part of what they're doing. Just real thankful, like I said, for those opportunities.
Now, you've mentioned you were friends with the guys from Disturbed for years. Was it? Were you in the know? Did you know they were coming back, or was it as out of left field for you as it was for the rest of music fans?
A little bit of both. I mean, listen, I knew when David left Device. I mean, I never came out and asked them if they were recording, but I kind of just assumed they did. Like I said, I was writing with other singers, and David was actually one of them that I wrote a song with, and because I was out on the road with Device when I was playing with Newstead. And, and he just kind of came back. He's like, oh, look, I'm, kind of doing something now. I don't want to put my voice in anything else. And I was like, maybe that's a hint at Disturbed getting back together. So, and then when I saw that they had the record done, I was like, yeah, I kind of had figured that, but without really asking. There was kind of a little, buzz going around that that's what was happening. I love the way they did it, though. I thought it was great that they had everything done. Put out a song, here's the video, records coming out this day. I thought they really did a great job of, in this day and age, I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. And I thought they did a great job of the way they put it out there.
Oh, absolutely. Especially 2015 Twitter. Most people seem to know the album's being recorded before the musicians are in the room even. We are running out of time, Mike. Thank you very much for your time. If I could ask you one last favor, I'm about to give away some tickets to the Disturbed Saint Asonia Age of Days show, February 19th at the Encana Event Center. And I'm too lazy to pick what number of caller I'm going to give to. What's your favorite number, man? 9. Caller 9 is going to win them their way to Disturbed with Saint Asonia and Age of Days, February 19th at the Encana Event Center. Mike, thanks very much for coming on the show, and we look forward to seeing you in February.
Thank you. Looking forward to it myself.